Hello and welcome back to the channel, or welcome to the channel if this is your first time viewing. Today we're going to be covering the Grendel Rifle. It's another one of your entry level ones. You'll get a lot of these almost from the start. It's much like the Maelstrom. It's a futuristic looking weapon, but it comes with a lot of editing options. You can put all sorts of things on this weapon that will turn it from a bog standard mediocre weapon to a high powered long range rifle, a close quarter rifle, or somewhere in between. You can kit it out with all sorts of things that will improve its firepower, accuracy, damage. You can get this from pretty much any weapons vendor and a lot of standard vendors as well. Look for the purple variants if you can particularly find them. Some of the traits are really good. This one obviously is just the basic bog standard. Nothing fancy about it at all. Obviously 4 physical, I know that's low, but it is a rifle, it's an automatic rifle. You're going to spray bullets all over the place. 7.77mm ammunition. As I said before, it's very common. You'll find it all over the place. Don't go out and buy the ammunition, you'll pick up lots. 50 round magazine, 170 rate of fire, which is really high. You're going to burn through that mag quickly. Its base accuracy is 66.2. That's pretty good. Obviously, with it being an automatic weapon, the longer you hold the trigger, the more the weapon's going to kick around and you're going to struggle to hit your target. So if you're not modding in for burst firing, you might want to get in the habit of tapping away at your trigger so that you're not having the kick push the weapon away from what you're trying to kill. If you're looking to loot this thing, you're looking at the ecliptics, the spacers for the most part. You'll find them in chests, crates, lots and lots of places. They are everywhere. You'll get sick of seeing them eventually. So we'll give this one a go and we'll see what we can do with it. No mods on mine. It does have an 8 mod slot capacity, so you can get quite a lot in there. Most weapons don't offer that many, so it's a good weapon in that regard. It'll allow you to really customize it to your own personal needs and wants. The sights are good. I mean, again, I think it was the Urban Eagle. It was missing something on the iron sights that enabled you to see it when you start looking through brighter areas. It could do with just a little dot of colour at the end, but like I say, this is just the base one. Definitely look at a scope. It doesn't have to be a huge recon thing. You can go with something really simplistic. Red dot illuminated reflex type thing would it'd do just fine for that. That would keep you mobile both in close quarter and in mid range if you're careful enough. Just trying to find somebody to kill. They're hiding from me. There we go. With the finger held. Let's see. The reload's good, it's quick. The kick isn't bad for the weapon. The Maelstrom had more of a kick to it than this did.
Get here! Anything!
Now that one is pretty close to my level. Where are you going? Got a shotgun and he's running away from me. Obviously it takes a bit of time to bring them down when you're using the base one because it just doesn't do that much damage, but once you start adding in the armor piercing rounds and things like that, you'll really start to churn out the damage. That's from hip firing. If we aim down the sights, the grouping gets tighter. I get blinded. Obviously, if you're aiming down the sights and moving, you are going to move fairly slow, but that's to be expected. Aiming down the sights does offer much more accuracy. He says as he can't hit the head. When you compare this to the Maelstrom, I mean, if you were to aim down the sights of the Maelstrom and fire it, it would still kick around quite a bit. It's not to take anything away from the Maelstrom, it's a good rifle, it's a good starter weapon, and again it offers a lot of customization, but if you compare the two, personally for me, I would say that the Grendel offers a much better fire rate, it offers much more accuracy, and the customizations for it make it a much more interesting and entertaining rifle. If you are going to use the Grendel, you can carry on from that, and there are a few variants of this weapon that are under a different name, which will come across down the line, which look very, very similar and handle the same but have different characteristics. There is a sniper rifle version of this called the Hard Target. I have one. I will be covering that in a video at some point. That's set up for the long range. It comes standard with a scope, but it is essentially the Grendel that has just been upgraded. So this is a very, very common weapon that you'll see a lot in and around Starfield. The reload for the magazine is pretty quick. It could be a bit faster, but again, you can get, I believe you can get the tactical magazine for it. Take that back. No, you can't. But you can improve the magazine so that it will reload a little bit quicker. But 50 rounds with improved firepower and aiming down the sights, you will lay waste to whatever you need to lay waste to, as long as you're careful and make sure that you've got plenty of rounds. But like I say, with the 7mm ammunition, you're going to find it everywhere. You're not going to really run out of bullets unless you're really, really doing something wrong. So there we go. That is the Grendel. Nice weapon. Fun and entertaining. I hope you enjoyed that video. Please consider giving it a like. Leave a comment. Good or bad, I will try and answer them if I can. Yeah. Thank you very much for watching. I'll see you in the next one.